it's me, Rosemary, and today I'm here with a very exciting video for me, one that I've been waiting for quite a while to make. So I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I love American Girl. Obviously, the background behind me is a lot of American Girl dolls. I have a Kirsten, a Bitty Baby, and a ballerina collabs, Hopscotch Hill, Girl of Minilands, all the things. I also really enjoy very obscure 18-inch doll lines. I also did not always, like in my childhood, for example, I did not always exclusively collect American Girl. When I was about, gosh, I want to say 11 maybe, I saved up and I bought my first 18-inch doll, which was not an American Girl. She was called a Girls in Grace doll, and I bought Sydney Claire. I will include a picture, a stock photo of her right now, and any childhood pictures of me and my Sydney Claire if I have any right now. So, as you can see, she was kind of like the typical blonde-haired, blue-eyed, she had bangs. She was supposed to be from the 60s, I could be so wrong. I think 60s or 70s, something like that. But she was, to my understanding, basically a Julie knockoff, and then they also had an Addie knockoff. I'll insert pictures. Her name was Macy. I always really wanted her, but unfortunately I never got her. At the time, my parents were not like super thrilled with me wanting her for reasons. I live in the South. I grew up in a very conservative bubble. I don't know if that explains anything, but yeah, I did not get Macy. And I did at some point sell or give away my Sydney Claire. I don't remember what happened to her actually, but I always really loved the face mold that they used. This line was designed and developed by a woman named Pam Davis. If I have any information about her, I'll put it in the description, just to basically give you a little brief history of this doll line. And it was originally, like, she developed it as a competitor to American Girl because she felt American Girl was too woke, although that wasn't the term back then. She called them too liberal, didn't teach girls about God, which Addie was a Christian, Josefina was Christian or Catholic, I can't honestly remember, but anyway. Despite how the line was, like, contrived, I loved the face mold. I really wanted Sydney Claire, so I got her at the time. Unfortunately, I don't have any of my Sydney Claire accessories or anything left except for a dress. It's her outfit. I have her dress and her jacket. I don't have the hat anymore. I don't have the little book she came with. I didn't ever get super interested in her story. It just, to me, it sounded so much like Julie's story that I would just, 11-year-old me just would go pick up Julie's book and read it. But basically, I really loved the face mold. So I searched like the internet for a long time since, trying to find another Girls in Grace doll. And I found one, you guys, on eBay. She was $126, which, considering that they originally retailed for $99, that wasn't that bad to me. Like a $20 price increase. I got her for $20. I got her. Her shipping was $20. Taxes. She came out to around $149. But I did get her, and I was so excited. You guys, I was so excited to get to like share with you guys about a really obscure doll line, because I have not seen anything about this doll line on the internet since filed for bankruptcy in 2016, I want to say, 2017. I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure. But they did go bankrupt. But I'm going to get to share with you guys this today. Weird thing though. So when I placed my order for her on January 29th? Yeah, January 29th is when I bought her. She just got here today, and it's February 14th. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. This video is probably not going to come out on Valentine's Day exactly. Pretty sure it's not, but happy Valentine's Day or late Valentine's Day. What did you guys do for Valentine's Day? Or did you do a Galentine's Day? Like hang out with your friends or whatever. Let me know in the comments. But, so I'm gonna obviously cover up like my address, but oh my gosh, why didn't I just tape this up? So it was torn. The packaging was torn. There's like 7 or 8 stickers on here that say unassigned zip. There are multiple barcodes because it was unreadable. And for the record, I live in the state of Mississippi, and this package wound up in Pennsylvania for several days. And yeah, I don't know if I've ever told you guys what state I live in, but I live in Mississippi. I don't love it here. It is what it is. But when I got it, like this part was like opened, and again, multiple barcodes, lots of stickers. Apparently it was set to be held at a Dollar General, which when I messaged the eBay seller, they were like, yeah, I did not do that. I don't know, what the heck? And so they called up there. Anyway, so that was the outside envelope. This was the inside box. I only, like, there was tape right here, but this part was like crushed and it was kind of dinged up. But her 2-week journey was not in vain because thankfully completely undamaged. But yeah, and look at this. They even like included a sweet little thank you note. When you support a small business, you're supporting a dream. Your purchase made my day. I hope this package brightens yours. Appreciate your support. That is so cute. I need to really think about including some thank you cards with my card shop orders. But yeah, let's get her open. Okay, wow. So obviously this is not my Sydney Claire doll because she does not have the yellow dress and the jacket, but she was a Girls and Grace Like Me, or basically a knockoff of the Truly Me line. Just like me, just like you, Truly Me, AG of Today, basically a knockoff of that. But yeah, look how pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she has a rubber hair tie. Love that. Let me take this down. Okay, she was marked as like pre-owned. Obviously, she's not new in box. At the end, stay tuned till the end of this video to see what the original website for these dolls looked like. It was some early 2000s fun. But see, yeah, her hair is honestly not as bad as I would have thought. It's kind of long. It's like just right at her bum, and it's kind of like right at her waist area. Yeah, this is the face on these dolls. I have never, like, before or since seen a doll with a face mold like that. So if any of you guys know if this was like another doll company's face mold or something, let me know, because I would absolutely love to add some more girlies like this to my collection. Yeah, she has, I don't think this is their lightest skin tone. I want to say this is like their number 2 shade. 1 being like Caucasian. 10 was the darkest I think that they had. It was kind of like an Addie skin tone to a Cecile skin tone. No, their darkest was like more like a McKenna skin tone, I think. But yeah, she has a wig. All of these dolls had wigs. To my experience, from my experience, Sydney Claire's wig was not the best. I may end up rewigging this girl. I'm not sure. They do not have the same head size as American Girls. Let me grab my Kirsten here for comparison. So, I don't know if you guys can tell this, but their heads are not similar shapes. The American Girls definitely have a slightly bigger head. There you go, Miss Kirsten. But they have curved arms, a bit like in our generation. But they have, oh, okay, so Sydney Claire had painted nails. This doll does not. Okay, sorry for the jump cut. My husband popped his head into the office. But let me show you guys the back of her neck. So I dropped the camera down a little bit so you guys could see a little bit up more detail. So in the back of her neck here, they are stamped Girls in Grace. And her face, look at how pretty her painted lashes are. And I am not usually a fan of painted lashes, but those are so pretty. And the eyebrows, the brushed eyebrows, they look so pretty. I've never seen a doll that has teeth like this or a lip shape like that, but so pretty. She definitely has some like semi-clear polish and blushing on her hands and feet. I think she has some red highlights in her hair. What do you know? But yeah, so these dolls definitely came with shoes. I'm pretty sure I remember them coming with shoes. She doesn't have any like writing on the back, any stamps or anything on the back of her feet. She does have, that's her cloth body. It's kind of whitish, tannish, I'm not sure. But she has like a long shirt, it says Girls in Grace. That was the company logo. Her jeans, let's have a look at these. They have, okay, sorry guys, my camera fell down. So yeah, her jeans, they have like some kind of patch looking thing, kind of like that. She has two of those, one yellow, one blue. She has these kind of bell-bottom type jeans, which I don't know if you guys know a lot about like homeschool community in the early 2000s. Bell-bottom jeans with these like patch things, they were very popular, mainly because most of our moms would not allow us to wear capris or show any type of leg, so we just had to decorate our jeans. I don't know if that was popular with anybody else, but I definitely have memories of decorating my jeans. I also really did not like wearing them all the time. But anyway, she has little pockets here to their actual pockets. Let me see if they are on the front. Nope, not on the front. I gotta give it to them. The clothing quality feels really good. Okay, so she has white underwear, just a plain white. I am going to undress her, so doll nudity. If you don't like that, you can skip to timestamp on the screen right now. I just kind of want to show you guys a body comparison, because I'm assuming you guys know what an American Girl body looks like. So I just want to give you guys kind of a comparison. Let's see. But yeah, there's her underwear is a very good quality. There's the body tag, front and back. There's, if you missed it earlier, there's the back of her neck. She has a zip tie closure, which is going to be fun for trying to tighten her head that seems to kind of swiveling. I love the body on this doll. So she is smaller than an American Girl. She has a little crooked arm here, though. I like that. I gotta say, I like that. The other arm here is straight. So she's kind of almost posing, kind of. Legs, super skinny, way skinnier than an American Girl. This doll in general is skinnier than an AG. I'm going to cut the video really quick, or speed up some of it, while I give her hair a quick brush through. If you are able to find one of these dolls, just so you know, they do also, same thing as American Girl, wire wig brush and water. That's all you need. They do not do well with a bristled brush. They do not do it with a bristled brush, so wire wig brush all the way. Also, I'm not a huge fan of the American Girl brush. I just don't know where my Our Generation one is right now, but if you're watching this and you're looking for a new brush for your dolls, I highly recommend the Our Generation brush. Okay, be right back. definitely going to need to work with her hair a bit more, but her wig is definitely shedding. I'm not sure if you guys can see that on my camera, but she is definitely shedding a bit. So I may yet need to re-wig her, but I do like the idea behind this wig. So I don't know if you guys can tell this. Oh, there's a cat in the room. Lovely. But I don't know if you guys can tell this, but this wig definitely has like some reddish highlights. So if I do end up needing to re-wig her, and I probably will, but I think I'm going to try and get a wig at least similar to this. So, yeah, you know, you're not supposed to be in here, girlfriend. I think my cat is going to come make an announce. Yep, there she is. You guys want to see her? This is Miss Lola. Yeah. I swear I try to keep I swear I try to keep the cats out of the doll room. But she is. It's my husband's cat. She kind of selected him at the animal shelter. So yeah, she's just going to be here for the remainder of the day because I'm almost done. But yeah. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any wig recommendations for something that might look similar to this, drop those in the comments. I think one last thing before I go, I do think I will put this girl in a American Girl outfit just to kind of give you guys an idea of what AG clothes look like on these dolls. Okay, so I know I said I was going to like strictly do an American Girl outfit on her to see the size, but I saw this shirt from Maddie's Dolls and I was like, oh my gosh, that would be perfect with Julie's little bell bottoms, and I could see what she looks like in AG bell bottoms, and I really like those. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. The Maddie's Dolls top definitely fits her. The jeans fit her really well. I gotta say, I like the American Girl bell bottoms better than the Girls in Grace. I just think that the flare at the leg is not too much, not too little. The shoes though. Yeah, not doing so great. So, but I don't know. I think for display purposes, it wouldn't be that bad. Just filming would be a nightmare. A little bit of detail with the shirt. It's a plain white t-shirt, but it's a pullover. Not sure how you guys feel about pullover shirts for dolls. I'm personally not a huge fan, but they're decent. It does have very thick material. But yeah, here's the jeans. There's some elastic here. Velcro. But yeah, that's a Girls in Grace doll. If you guys ever heard of these dolls or ever had one growing up like I did, let me know in the comments down below. So let me know what you guys think of her. And what did you guys do for Valentine's or Galentines, whatever you want to call it? Did you just hang out with cats? Or did you have a fun time with your gal pals or a date or whatever? Let me know. And so yeah, I hope you like this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and check out another video if you feel like it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Hey guys, Editing Rosemary here. Just wanted to pop on at the end of this video to let you guys know I did find some more information about Girls in Grace. It was in this folder. I thought this was funny because my mom had subscribed to the blog for a while. I had this folded down so you guys don't have to see her email address. But it says, what about the boys? Is a question I've been asked from day one starting Girls in Grace. This question stung my heart because at my feet, as I developed a ministry for girls, were my two little boys, not gonna say their names. They needed to know the saving truth of God's grace. My question, do you boys want a doll? Was met with a unison no, but they did love testing the new web games. And then apparently she started a ministry for boys. I don't know what that was exactly, but that's hilarious because my 15-month-old is a boy and plays with dolls. Conservative bubble things. But yeah, there was a bunch of these, and then apparently they mailed these out a lot, like cuddling pages. I had done a couple of those, but I think my mom like moved those to like different filing cabinets. What I was super excited about was I found an old magazine. I want to show you guys the other page, the other side, but I'm trying to cover up the address. I may like tape the address over and post some pictures at some point. They had even like a custom doll thing, but that's the front of it. Apparently it was a Christmas edition. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do like a flip through these, some of the look-alike dolls. Oh, I'm trying to find the doll that I found. I don't see the doll that I found. I wonder if she was a custom. I don't know. There's that. I'm not really trying super hard right now. I'm gonna do like an actual flip through of this catalog. Okay, that seems to be it. That's interesting. What's interesting to me is right here at the bottom it says create a doll that looks like you. Create a custom doll is what it says. Create a custom doll. And that one looks a bit like the one that I found. That's interesting. I wonder if she was a custom. That would be super cool if she was. But anyways, I just thought you guys might find that interesting. But yeah, if you know anything about this doll company, drop it in the comments. I would be super interested.